Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Will you ask the clerk to report House Committee Substitute 1, please?
Clerk, please report.
House Floor Amendment 1 to House Bill 244.
No, House Committee Substitute.
House Committee Substitute 1 to House Bill 244.
Gentleman from Todd.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I move for adoption of the House Committee Sub 1.
Motion is for the adoption of House Committee Substitute 1. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, those in favor signify by voting aye. Those opposed, nay. House Committee Substitute 1 is adopted. Gentleman from Todd.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. House Bill 244, as amended by House Committee Substitute 1, is the judicial branch budget. Largely, this budget is a continuation of prior year budget, continuation of those services and base appropriations with no changes. There is a salary increment change for elected and non-elected within that branch. So elected, of course, judges at all levels of review and trial court, as well as elected circuit clerks. Everyone else rendering services within the judicial branch for pay are the unelected. With those two categories, the unelected will receive a $2,000 increase in their base salary, which would go into effect approximately July 1. And then with that addition of $2,000, we're proposing also that 6% increment above that would occur immediately thereafter. So add the two together, base plus $2,000 plus 6% on top is what would go to, what we're proposing would go as an increment increase for non-elected. For the elected, we are proposing a 6% increase. That would be the judges elected and clerks elected. Of note, in this budget bill, we did put spotlight on Graves County. Of course, as everyone in this body knows, and many know, that the courthouse in Graves County was decimated, that they are now under temporary accommodations. So we appropriated approximately $3 million to address the temporary needs, as well as an additional $1 million of $969,000 for records. In the activity, the decimation of that courthouse, records were affected greatly. In order to get those back in shape to be used, that money is being appropriated. Also of note, there was a request by Chief Justice Minton, and we've discussed there is an e-filing system known as CourtNet within the judicial branch, and in order to facilitate its completion of that program, which would hopefully help with issues that would have come up with ARPA and other related activities, we had originally proposed that be paid through general fund money. After discussion and research provided by Chief Minton and others and his staff, we are saying that those funds of $38 million will be paid with ARPA funds. But still, that completion, we would complete the project of e-filing through CourtNet. Capital construction project, Leslie County was in, it remains in. In Graves County, we've already spoken to. That is the substance, the majority substance of that bill. I do move for final passage of House Bill 244 as amended by House Committee Substitute 1.